This is Michael from Wench Train Fanatics, and today we're reviewing this Rail King 440 steam engine made by MTH. Stay tuned. Hey fans, if you're new to this channel, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. And while you're at it, why don't you ring that train bell so you can get notified every time we upload a new video. We do our best to try to bring in history about the locomotive, what it looks like, the details, and then show how it's running on our layout. Today we're reviewing this beautiful MTH Rail King 440 General Steam engine. Now this locomotive was featured in the 2019 Volume 1 edition of the MTH catalog located on page 15. It was followed up by in the 2019 Volume 2 catalog located on page 17. Also on page 60, they featured Overton cars, passenger cars that would go along beautifully with this engine and tender. You can also find this listed in the 2020 Volume 1 edition located on page 17. And now in addition to the Long Island Railroad number 48 that we're reviewing today, they've also made this same exact model or similar models to it to represent and to celebrate the Golden Stake 150th anniversary. So you see that they have a version of the Jupiter and a version of the Union Pacific Railroad number 119 located here in the 2019 edition. Also located in the 2019 edition, they also have the road names of Pennsylvania Railroad and Norfolk and Western. So it's not listed in any of these catalogs, but I did come across a Pittsburgh and Lake Erie road name for this particular model. Now this engine that you're looking at here, produced by MTH, and it's their Rail King version, which means that you're not going to get as much detail as a Premier, but this particular one that you have here runs on an 031 curve, and that's what we need. We have 036 on our small 4-foot by 8-foot layout, so this works perfectly and runs perfectly around our loop. Now the reason why this engine is labeled a 440, it means that there's 4 wheels located in the front. Those are your pilot wheels, followed by your driving wheels. So you have 4 and 4. There is a 0 at the end because there's no trailing wheels, which would be located directly underneath the cab. Now this train that we're looking in front of us has a die-cast boiler and a die-cast tender body, so that's pretty heavy. What you have on the top over there is what looks like wood, because this was well before engines and locomotives would have been driven by coal. They used wood to fire it up, create the steam, and have that engine go. Now some of the great features that comes with this is a constant voltage LED headlight located above the cow catcher in front of the locomotive. One of the great things I love about this is that beautiful large cow catcher, which is very prototypical of what it would have looked like. Another great feature that we love are the metal handrails that you see running from the front to the back of the boiler. And if you look inside the cab, you can see that they put some detail into it. Another great feature we like is that it has synchronized puffing smoke. So as you go from slow roll to build up steam, the amount of smoke that comes out of the smokestack increases. Now this locomotive is equipped with a Proto-Sound 3.0. So all of those computer mechanics are all located here within the tender, and it's connected by this wireless drawbar that sends the signals over to the motor so that the engine would go. Now I understand that this is the Rail King version, so it's not the Premier, it's not the purple box where you expect all these details. But I'm just a little thrown back at the fact that if you look right around here, you'll see that there's a screw head visible. Now I would have thought that they would have somehow covered that up.
Here we have Long Island Railroad engine number 48, as it was named from the Schenectady Locomotive Works, which was a division of the American Locomotive Company after the 1901 merger in upstate New York. It was renamed Benjamin Hitchcock after the real estate entrepreneur who developed such communities as Corona, South Flushing, Winfield, Woodside, and other villages in Queens. Well, Long Island Railroad officials must have had a falling out with Hitchcock, for just 2 years later, number 48 was renamed Port Jefferson. In later years, the engine was known simply as number 12, then number 512 at the time of her retirement in about 1905.
We got a schedule to keep. Let's get her steam. Clean out the ash pan. Check on that water level, will you? Swing that boat over. Okay, that's enough. Let's grease up the side rod. Looks good. What do you see? I'm going to blow her down now. Clear? Clear. nice day.
Thank you.
Welcome aboard. Ticketed passengers only. Let me help you with your baggage.
Attention, ladies and gentlemen, train number 21 is ready to depart for Oyster Bay. Please have your tickets and board this train at this time. This is the last call.
Welcome aboard. Step right this way. Watch your step. time to go. I see the conductor's checking his watch again. The conductor's giving us the highball signal. Let's get down the line.
Now we're going to go through some of the sounds that you can control using the DCS app.
Ladies and gentlemen, train number 21 from New York is approaching the station. Please be ready to board and please have your tickets handy. Attention ladies and gentlemen, train number 21 is ready to depart for Oyster Bay. Please have your tickets and board the train at this time. This is the last call. Next stop is Jamaica. Next stop is Mineola.
Check on that water level, will you?
Next stop is Roslyn. Next stop is Glen Cove.
So, to be quite honest, that's the one sound that I'm not happy with that MTH put into this. Because if you listen to it again,
I think I swallowed a piece of coal.
it says, I think I swallowed a piece of coal. Yet this isn't a coal steam engine. It's powered by wood. So that's the only thing. But I do like all the other ones that they have, the custom, that they actually say the true names of the stations. Alright, we hope you like this review. Go ahead and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. And while you're at it, ring that train bell. This way you can get alerted every time we upload a new video. We hope you like this. Give us your feedback in the comments below.
Better drop off my outlaws at the next stop.
And we're going to definitely keep doing more reviews. So watch out for the next one.
Okay, shut it off. I'm going to blow her down now. Clear? Clear. Take care. See you soon.